1, 2023, when you try to click or open your software, what you are going to see is a screen like this. Okay, have you seen there that it says, please activate your application now? Meaning, if you don't have a code for 2023, okay, it means that nothing is going to work out for you. What you require is to make sure that once you pay you settle your invoice for 2023, you get your code. Without a code, nothing is going to work out. Why have we done it this way? Because we have many clients, over now 65 clients across the country. You are talking of places like Eastern Province, Luapula Province, Western Province, Copper Belt, Lusaka, and the Central. Now, if we are to be moving around to go and do these things physically, it can't wait. This is the reason why we have to make sure that we do it online. Now, once you see that a message, you simply say, okay, well, the moment you do that, when you move to your right, you'll be able to see where the screen is. So here you are required to say, you key in your activation code, which is, for example, this one. Okay, let's assume that we key in a wrong code there, like this. What is it going to happen? So here you are going to have a situation like this. It will close, but what will happen is, even if you try to open it, it will not work because you haven't, it will tell you to say, please note that your activation code is wrong, try again, okay? Because you have used the wrong code. So what we are going to do now, let's key in the correct code, okay? Then I'll do it like this, okay? Now let's see if it will allow us to go in now, okay? So we try to go in and see what happens from there. Have you seen that we are able to go through now? This is what you are going to do on 1st January 2023. We have shown you this in advance so that you don't have any problems. So now we move on. Let's see if we'll be able to log in nicely. Okay, in our password as normal. Okay, there as usual, head office is there, and the currency which depending to the currency which you are going to use. Yeah. Now, if you see, now you are able to log in properly there. Now, without wasting much of the time, let's assume that we have a payment receipt. Okay, let's see if we have any customer here. Yeah, do we have any customer data there? Let's say test customer has paid us in advance. Okay, now when you come here under receipt, let's say maybe we received the money for this one via fund transfer. Okay, say funds transfer. Okay, then which bank? Let's say bank ZM, like that. Maybe that's the bank name. Okay, then staff ID is not it is required for now. Let's say maybe we received that money earlier in March, February, 1st February. Okay, now we are issuing a receipt. And how much did we receive? 2,000 kwacha. Okay, yeah. Now, at what exchange rate? Okay, maybe this is the exchange rate. Okay, 1, because kwacha to kwacha is 1, obviously. So invoice number will say not applicable because it's not there. Yeah, we haven't yet issued any invoice. The currency is ZMW. Okay, allocation date here we will simply use the same allocation date which was there. Okay, yeah, I'll come and explain that later. Okay, then the customer, let's say testing. All right, yeah. Have you seen that? Now we are done. All you need to do is save your record here. Yeah. Okay. Then when you pull the receipt here, let's see. Okay. So now exit again. Then okay. Let's do it this way again. Yeah. right? Okay, no problem. So we do it this way. Okay, the reason why we are not able to see the receipt number because it was done a long time ago. So now we need to take our date behind so that we are able to print that receipt. As you can see, it will come now. You can see the percentages are running there. That is our receipt document. You can see it comes on up there on the screen. Okay, invoice number is not applicable, as you can see on the screen. Okay, the bank name is there. This is the bank name, fund transfer, bank name, invoice number not applicable. How much was there? 2,000 kwacha. Now, the only thing which we need to do is, okay, we can approve that receipt. Yeah. So what we do here, let's approve that receipt so that it goes to the ledger for that person code or that company code testing. I've approved that one. Okay. So now, when you come here under the trial balance, I want to make sure that you follow this thing properly. Okay. Okay. So if we go in February, when that receipt happened, 1st February, let's see what is going to happen here. Let's see how it is journalized. Yeah. Remember, we didn't do any journal. We simply created a receipt. Want to see what is going to happen. Yeah. Let's see. What are the double entry that are created there? Have you seen the double entry that has been created there? We created the data there and the receipt control account. Receipt control account means these are the monies which are not yet deposited into the bank or cleared by the bank. Once they clear it, you simply transfer these amounts to your cash book. That's all. So, in short, for accountancy, receipt control represents uncredited deposits, if you like it that way. Then the opposite of that is payment control account, which we introduce to you sometime later. Okay, so if you check my trial balance here, it's balancing. So that's the way how it works. I've not done any journal entry, but these are coming automatically. Okay, you cross it there. Now, if I go and pull my customer ledger there, I'll still find that, okay, fine. On that particular date, I have something like, okay, if I want, I can even do that. Okay, what is that customer testing, right? Yeah, now, if I do this, right? That entry for a receipt which I'm talking about is here. Now, you can see down here, it is aged to how many? 120 days. Okay. Now, follow me carefully here. Okay. How are we going to allocate that receipt to an invoice which is created today? That is the reason why we are here. We cross here. And then come do it like this. Because even if you check your age, the master age analysis here, yeah, you find that the situation is the same. Okay, so if I do this, you find that it's also showing under 120 days. Okay, you see where 120. But what I want is I want to allocate my receipt to the actual invoice. Let's assume that the invoice is created today. Now, because we are physicalized, I'm going to use the gadget here, but I can't backdate the invoice. No, it's wrong. The invoice must show the actual date when the transaction has happened. So I'll go here and pull my test customer there. Okay, then select tax invoice here. All right. Then here, what I'll do is unfortunately, here I don't have the product, no problem. So what I'll do, I'll not process that one. I'll need to create the product first. So I'll put here the product, maybe here I'll say maybe Coke. Yeah. Okay. Let's say Coke 0. 350 mils. All right. Yeah. Okay. That is a case. So here maybe let me put the code like that, product code, right? So I'll say head office here. Then since this is a sellable items, I'll tick it there and add it there. Then close it here. Now all I need to do is attach the price here. Okay. So I'll have my Coke 0 here. All right. Then attach the price here. Yeah. Okay. Then here, let me say my actual selling price is 86 kwacha, but my RRP is 100 kwacha. Okay. So now what I will do is I will simply put the mode there. Okay. These are tax inclusive. Then I will say okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then add here. Right. Then close. Then from here, what I will do, I will simply create the invoice here now. It should be able to work nicely. Yeah, test the invoice here. Then from here, we'll say tax invoice, right? Then here, I will say select the product here, which is that one there. I think you guys are familiar with this one. Let's say maybe here, they are only buying one. Yeah. So from here, I will simply say, okay, save the invoice here. Right. My double entry is already performed, so I'll take my gadget or have my gadget on and have this thing signed on, okay, electronically. Okay. So once the gadget is done, it's already done. So now my invoice should be ready for printing. Yeah, there we are. So when I do this, yeah, you can see the 100% tests are running. So I have my invoice there. Okay. Yeah. So now, as you can see here, my invoice is done, but it's only for 87,000 kwacha. Okay. Now, because there we are saying the invoice is supposed to be for 2,000 kwacha. Okay. So what I will do is I'll say, okay, maybe they want to buy more. Okay, to make it 2,000, then let's see, calculator, get my calculator here. All right, so since it's 87 there, so I'll say 2,000 kwacha minus 87 kwacha, 0.93 in way. Okay, so I have this amount, okay, outstanding, right? Yeah. So meaning I need to create another one to make it up to 2,000 so that we are talking of the same language. Okay. So now, okay, customer ID. I will select my customer ID there. Yeah, that's why it's complaining. Right, no problem. Then here, I'll come here and select my product here. Let's say now we have another one. Maybe this is different. I'll say here, put that one. Okay. Okay, these are just for testing purpose. We just want to make sure that we have done the correct thing. Okay, perfect. Then run this thing again. Okay, so if it's not there, let me refresh it. It's there. Okay, so once the gadget closes, then I should be able to have my invoice done. Yeah, it's done as well. So now, since my invoice is done now, I only need to post it. Okay, so we have to post our invoice. Actually, there are two which we are supposed to post. So post our invoices here, okay, so that they go to the ledger. Now post this one as well, so that it goes to the ledger, okay. Now let's see what is going to happen. Let's check our customer ledger and see what has happened there. Okay, so I'll do it like this so that you see exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Let's see now. Okay, data's control account. We check there and see what is there. Right? We have all the transactions there. Okay. The receipt and the invoices, they are canceling out. Now check the aging here. Do you see that the aging is not making sense? The invoices are in 30 days. The receipt is in 120. Now, how are you going to move this one to here so that it cancels out? Because like this is not making any sense. It's not giving management correct information. So what you are going to do in this case, you are going to move a receipt so that it comes to here. But even if you move a receipt that way, the date of the receipt won't be affected. The date of the receipt, which is this one, won't be affected. It should show the exact date. It's just the software which is going to play around with that. Wait and see. So we close there. You go under receipts, right? Now, here under receipts, what you are going to do is you select that receipt, okay, which is the number 1. Now, the date of the invoice is today, okay? So I'm going to allocate to that one, okay? Allocated, okay? Now exit. Now let's go and check the aging again and see what has happened, right? I'll put it up to there so that you are able to see whether the date has changed or it hasn't changed. Yeah, so that we are moving together, right? Okay, now you can see the date doesn't change. It's still February there. But down here, have you seen that is showing 00? This is the way how you allocate a receipt. When you allocate a receipt on an invoice, it should never change the actual transaction date. It's just the allocation which actually moves around and settle everything nicely. As you can see, I've got a proper statement. Then I can send this statement to the customer. That's really how it is. Even if I go to the main statement, the main aging analysis, which is an internal management piece of report. So if I do it like this, okay, yeah, and say, okay, fine, here, today's date and the preview. You see, it's showing 00 under testing. So everything is settled. There is nothing there. But it was showing the other one was in current, the other one, the receipt was in 120, which is totally incorrect. This is the way how you move. You use your CA Premier like this, okay? That's the way how you use this. So now, let's assume that Coke Zero, we had 5,000 in stock, okay? So now, as opening stock, how are we going to do? You simply come here and say, okay, fine. As that, let's say maybe we are just keying in the stocks today. So as all the opening balances, they are coming in today. So you select that one, then you say, okay, perfect. Head office here. And then what else do you need? You select the product which you want to key in as opening stock. Let's say 5,000. Cost maybe is 55 kwacha. Expiry date, because these are drinks, they do expire. Maybe they will expire, let's say September 30th. Okay, then you save. Yeah, no problem. Save there. Yeah. Now, in this case, in an event where you have made a mistake, you think you have made a mistake, before posting, please, you can record that journal. Okay? Where are you going to record that journal? Okay, you record your journal where? Here. Okay, have you seen that it has come back? Before posting, you can still amend it several times. But once you have posted it, let me approve it here now. See what is going to happen. It's approved, okay? Now let me try and record that journal. It's no longer possible to change a journal, a stock journal, any kind of, whether it's receipt journal, anything, payment. Once it's approved, you can't do anything. That's it. It's too late. So that's how it is. Now, since I've pushed in my opening stock, I want to see now my stock report. What has happened there? You go to your stock report here. Okay, let's say, okay, I'll run it from the beginning here. Okay, now after that, we need to see what will happen here, right? We move step by step. So, okay, preview here. You can see my percentages are running. Yeah. Have you seen that my 5,000 is coming here? My sales, we remember there was 2 invoices which we sold. So this minus that gives you the closing balance. This is a balance which I should have on the floor. So my stock report is still okay. So we have no problem with my stock report there. Now, let's assume that again, some within my company, some are using the POS. What about that? Okay. Now, if you check my VAT report here, my VAT report, okay, for today, it will look like this. Okay. Mind you, the VAT report, you can either export it direct to Excel. There's no problem. You can see, if I say like that, it will ask me where to put it. Okay, the folder. So it's up to you where you want to put the report to go. I don't want to do that. I want to show you what happens. If I want, I can just preview it. To preview it, then you can see I'm only able to see those invoices which I created, one for 87 and the other one for 19. Okay, so all these are there. The VAT and everything is there. So the next thing which I'll do, what happens when you sell this on credit, and also when you sell not on credit but on cash, okay, using the point of sales. This is what we are going to examine now. You go to the point of sales, then here point of sales, then you select again here tax invoice. Now, as you can see here, it takes you directly there to assume that all these point of sales, mind you, these are supposed to be all pure cash sales, but there are times when a customer might say, no, I'll pay after 1 month. You know, we are there for business. We have to somehow be flexible. Then you say, okay, fine. You select that customer. Yeah. Then now, after assigning that customer here, I'm going to change it from cash sale to credit sales. Have you seen? Yeah. Then I'll come back now here to say, okay, fine. Right. So the product, which let's say is one product there, all right? Or if one product has gone in there, let's say maybe here, let's say 200, okay, for argument's sake, okay? That is the value, right? Yeah. So now, here, what I'll do is, of course, here I'm going to put the correct amount. I'll simply key in here, okay? Right? Okay, then I'll simply enter here. Yeah, no change to give. Yeah, so enter again. Yeah, okay, perfect. Now, I need now to make sure that my gadget is in now ready, okay, for the transaction. Then I'll say okay, perfect. I'll say okay, I'll allow my gadget to do its job. It has finished. Then now, you see, the percentages are running. Now, because this is a receipt, I don't have a printer. I'll cancel here, yeah, so that I can only preview it. As you can see, there's no change here. Here is my small receipt, okay, for if you are interested with the POS, that's how it looks like. Properly signed, you can see physical code, whatever, everything there. Whatever I've bought, yeah, it's also there. So there's no need to worry about that. Everything is there. So now, okay. So what happens in this case, all right, this is not actually cash, all right? So now, when you go under daily banking here, okay, we expect only cash sales to appear. Now, because we processed that one, which is not a cash sale, is it going to appear here? Let's see. We are yet to confirm. Okay. There's nothing there. Why? because we have not received the money. That one we transferred to credit sales. All right. So that's the beauty about this. So now, okay, fine. We have transferred 17,000 something to credit sales under testing. Let's go and check on it. Is the customer ledger? Let's see if we are going to find it. Okay. So, okay, I'll do it like this. Okay. We want to see if we are going to find it, that 17,000 there. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what is going to happen. Yeah. Have you seen? The 17,000 is here because we processed it there. This one, 2,000 is coming in as opening balance. So in the current amount, we have only 17 because the other one is already settled. So this is the way how it works, how simple this thing is. Okay. You can process your sales as cash sales under point of sales. You can also use the point of sales to process credit sales. It's one and the same thing. No difference whatsoever. Yeah. So after we have done that now, okay, I think I've showed you this. Now my VAT report, it should include now that 17,000 as well. All right. So if I do that, I should see now 3 invoices, not just one. Okay. Yeah, for sure. You have one for 17. You can see 17 here. 17,586.51. Is it there as well? Yeah, everything. All the transaction properly are done for you. So what more do you need? Is there any problem which you see here? Everything is there for you. Very easy. We cross it there. Okay. So now, the next thing which I thought I can share with you is now, let's go to procurement. Procurement, let's say we wanted to buy some more Coke Zero from a supplier. Okay, so the supplier of Coke Zero, let's say maybe BMG Beverages. Okay, yeah, so all right. So we place an order. That's the starting point. I think you are not losing you people who are following. Yeah. So I'll push my order here. Order. Then supplier. Who is that supplier there? There is my BMG beverages. And let's say we are buying it today. We are ordering it today. Under which department? Sales and marketing. These are the people to distribute Zambian currency. Now, let's say because of the kwacha which is weakening, these people, they are saying, you need to pay us in US dollar. Okay. Now there, I will say, okay, I want this soon. All right. And here, again, soon. All right. Yeah. So here, quotation, let's say not applicable. Yeah. So now, here, I have my whatever product which I want to buy. Here I'll put the head office. How many? Maybe I want now 3,000. Okay, cost value. Okay, because these are now dollars. Let's say maybe $5 per item. Okay, right? All right. So we save there. My order is done. So now the only thing is to exit here. Wow. Where I close it here? So now I wanted to receive, let's say because I said soon, immediately they saw the order, they decided to deliver. They have delivered it. So I have to receive it via GRN. So I'll push it, process my GRN, which is today's date, then select that supplier, that order purchase. This is the number for the purchase order. Let's say my exchange rate is 16.33. Okay, then who is the supplier? BMG. All right. My order value is already put. If it was a imports as well, please always add the cost element here, right? They are there. Now, since these are not the imports, these are just raw, we want to add any cost element to come up with a landed cost in schedule. So I'll close this one, right? So everything is already there. There is nothing to change, okay? So all the 3,000 have come at how much? $5. So what I'll do, I'll simply save it. That's all. Yeah. Then exit. Right? Now, let's say even the invoice came. So I completed the transaction. So I'll simply say, okay, fine. The invoice has come. Okay, no problem. So I'll simply come here and say, select my GRN, which is there. I have to match it with my GRN. So here, I'll simply say, okay, that's the date of the invoice. Invoice select here. Then this is the exchange rate. All right. Then invoice number. Let's say invoice number. Okay. This could be maybe the invoice number. Then which supplier? Supplier is this one. Okay. Again, it will pull the transaction. It captures everything for me because it doesn't trust me to say if a human being start capturing the transaction manually, there are chances when a human being can make a mistake. So that's why it does this on its own. Yeah, so that everything is perfect. My job as a human being, I will simply save it there. That's all. Then exit here. Okay. Then now in this case, I should not forget to post my GRIN so that the GRIN is properly matched as well there. So post my GRIN there, match it with the order. Yeah. Then approve it. You see, my GRN says it's complete, so I'll simply say, okay, yeah, successive. Yeah, so close it here. Now, when I come to purchases, I need to post also my purchases journal, which is here, all right? So that my transactions are complete. So there it is, my $15,000. Remember, those are dollars. And you post, okay? Yeah, you see, please check your invoice matching is now complete. So it tells me that, okay, I'm happy. Everything is okay. It has matched everything. Okay. Now, let me check my trial balance as today. Okay, for the month only. I want to put, okay, not this one. So you want to see what I want. So I'll check for the monthly one. I only select today's date. I just want to see how the entries are showing there. Okay, you can see the reason why you're seeing the percentages there. It tells me to say the report actually has been processed. This is my trial balance. As you can see, yeah, cost of production is there because of that sale which I made. Yeah, so also the stock has increased. You see, the 11,000 is deducted from the stock and it goes to cost of production there. And this is the value which is remaining there. All right, my VAT output is there. Yeah, then my creditors for that 15,000 which is in dollars is this one. You might have forgotten what we did there. So if I say calculator, just to make sure that we are moving together here. Okay. If I say, remember it was 15,000. Yeah, 15,000 in terms of value. So 15,000 multiplied by 16.83. Okay, this is the 244,950 which you are seeing here. Okay, because it simply multiplied the $15,000 at the exchange rate. Remember, I put the exchange rate of 16.33. This is the value there. Okay, yeah. So now at the end, I expect my trial balance to balance. It's balancing, so there's no problem there. Okay, fine. So everything is okay for me. The next thing, if you want to make a payment, let's say the payment is also done here. We want to do a payment. So, okay, for that same 15 pin. Okay, so you make a payment here, payment voucher, right? Let's say we are paying today's cash on delivery. We pay today. Okay, reference whatever that invoice. Okay, reference is the check number actually. So let's say here it's a transfer because this is quite all right. Yeah, it's a transfer because these are a big amount transfers. Exchange rate 16.33, right? What's the invoice? The invoice number is this one. I'll just put the invoice. You see, it comes, it calculates everything automatically. You remember 244,950? It comes there. Okay. So here I will say final payment. Final payment. You don't have to do anything with the CA Premium. You are done. These are not like these other packages where you have to start cracking your head. No, there's no need for that. Yeah, we are no longer in the ancient community. Yeah, these are, straightforward. So all that I'll do, I'll simply approve my, or if I want, I can even, let me see my payment voucher, how it looks like, for argument's sake. Yeah, you need to print your payment voucher so that your seniors are able to view it and approve it. This is my payment voucher. Okay. Yeah, you see with the QR code and everything, you can see. Yeah, everything done in dollars. If you are interested to see, have you seen this? These are dollars, and this is the exchange rate. Multiply this by that, you get that. So there's no confusion here. Okay, who created it? You see, admin manager there. Okay, have it signed and file it. What is so big? What is the big problem here? No issue. So yeah, so the next thing I need to approve my payment voucher. Approve it here. Okay, it's gone. So even if now there are people who are, I don't know, at this point, if you try to edit this, it will not accept because it's too late, it's already gone. You can't edit a payment, any voucher that is already approved can never be edited. So either you just reverse it or whatever it is. So it's done, that one. Okay. So now let me go and check it and see my supplier ledger and see how it is showing there. So where is my supplier ledger, people? It's here. Okay. So I'll say, all right, supplier ledger. My supplier ledger, I'm only interested to see how the entries are. I want to see whether it's easier for me to match those entries, okay? Sorry, to reconcile with their statement. Now, have you seen that here, down here is showing 0? Yeah, because it's paid. You are able to see the original document currency. These are dollars. This is now, these dollars are converted into kwacha. So you have the original currency there and your kwacha there. And now when you check it here, it also brings back the original invoice number, and even your payment will show the invoice which you have paid. This is very important for you to easily reconcile your statement of accounts and the supplier statement. That's the way how CA Premier works. Okay, so now this you have seen it. Now, if you check the trial balance for today, what do you see here? Let's see. Right. Okay, let's check there and see. We need to explain a few things here and there. Okay, it pops up here. Have you seen that now I have payment control account coming in? Okay, payment control account means these are unpresented payments, not yet showing in the bank. Remember, we just done the payment. Now, how do you expect the bank to even debit my bank account immediately? It won't work that way. You have to wait for 2 or 3 days for it to appear on your bank statement. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so now instead of going into Excel and start extracting the unpresented checks, no, there is no need for that. It comes with the unpresented checks will accumulate here in this account. Once they appear on your bank account, you simply debit that account and credit your cash book. That's all. So now, what I'm trying to say is, you see, oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to do this. Okay, I've already shown you this. So let's say now we have seen that payment in our cash bank statement. So you go under create a journal here. Okay, so I'll say, okay, let's assume maybe we have seen it today for argument's sake. All right, I will say, okay, it was a transfer. Yeah, if you have a reference, you can put a reference which is manageable. Okay, so here the exchange rate is 16.33. Okay, so now here I will simply say, okay, payment control account. Okay, is there any cash flow? Okay, we can even use this one. Okay, or if we want, we can use okay, let's say Zanaco ZM. Okay, no problem. So we say being payments or goods sales goods purchased. So I'll copy this one. I don't want to start writing again. Yeah. How much are we talking about? Okay. The bank, we are saying $15,000, sorry. So here, payment control account. All right. Okay. Paste it there. Okay. So again, 15,000. Right. Done. So now, what should I do? Save that one. And then I can close this. Yeah. Then now, what I'll do is I need to post my payment voucher. Now, maybe before posting, you want to print. You can make a printout if you feel like printing one. Yeah. You make a printout here for your file. Anyway, it's very important. You have every right to demand that one. Yeah. Right. Have you seen what has happened here? Yeah, you have now everything converted into kwacha. Everything. You see? Yeah. If it was whichever currency the system, CIA Premier can convert anything as long as it's a currency. It can. But your narration should be excellent because you still require this for future use. Okay? Yeah. So now, since everything is okay, can I post that one? Yeah, I need to post my journal, post my JV here, right? This is a beautiful, very nice piece of software. So I'll post it there, posted, okay? Now, if I check my cash book here, okay? Where is my cash book? My cash book is here, okay? Which cash book are we checking? We are checking, I think that is Zanaco ZMK. Cash book, it was Zanaco, Zanaco, where is that one now? Okay. Or is it called the bank? How is it called? Bank. Okay. Now I need to press it. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. So if I do this, have you seen, guys? This is my cash book. Because that entry now has appeared in the bank. So I posted it here. It comes here in the credit side. And the narrations are here. So this is the way how you do your bank. Your cash book properly updated. So what is the big deal now here? Everything you know. Yeah. Bank charges straight away take them as expenses. They don't run in the cash book. They have nothing to do with the cash book. That's all. Then now, if I go and check my trial balance there, the payment control account would have been replaced by a cash book. Okay. So now if I check here, right? Yeah, here, then here, do it like this. My percentage will run to tell me that the report is running. Yeah, I want to see that my payment control is replaced by the cash book code Sanaco. There we are. Have you seen? It's gone, replaced by that. Yeah. If you check here down here, you have your cash book, your total balance. Now, I think this part we are done. Allocation, you can do the allocation of the invoices, whatever, everything is there. Now I won't want you to go through all those. You will waste time. We don't have enough time. Let me touch payroll as well. So for payroll, guys, it's very straightforward. So let's say I have my we create an employee, maybe myself, okay, yeah, or any employee. Let's say maybe this guy joined in May, okay, yeah, date of birth is maybe now here, let's assume this guy was born in 1950, okay. The reason why I want to show you this, what happens with NAPSA, okay, let's go ahead. Then this one is let's say Mansa. Is it Mansa? Because these names sometimes can be exchanged. Mansa Felix. Okay. Yeah. So staff number, maybe this is the staff number. Job is here, director. Okay. Finance director anyway. Then NHS, maybe this is the account. Security details, social security, NRC, maybe something like this, or whatever. Yeah, maybe payment method, bank. Okay, bank name, maybe this is the bank name, whatever the bank is. Account, maybe this is the account number. Here, payment method is the transfer here. Okay, status open. Okay. Gratuity, this one gets 25% as the requirement. The employment bill of 2019, save there. Okay, now we create another one. Okay, now the other one is also in finance. Okay, now this one, let's say they started together. Now this guy was born in December 1995. We just want to see how the system is going to treat these two people. This one is okay, the staff number. This one is a manager. Okay, maybe this is the any whatever. We have also something like this. In NRC, something like this. Whatever it is. Payment method, bank. Name, why, whatever. Maybe that's the bank name. I don't know. That's the account number. Transfer. Status open. Yeah. 25%. Yeah. Sort code. Maybe that's their sort code. Save. Okay, we are done. Now, we need to assign the salaries now. Yeah. We created the staff details now, salary data now here, right? So here I will say Amos, okay. Okay. Change date. Let's say we have changed today. This one, the salary is that housing allowance. Okay. Maybe we don't have enough money. Okay, I don't know. Maybe the company the way it is. Maybe it's for our friends from Asia. You never know. Yeah, add it there. So, okay, Felix as well. Okay, add it there. Okay, this one is a serious accountant. Let's say maybe this guy gets 18,000. Yeah, housing allowance 16, and also that one, maybe this one we get that. Okay, right. Yeah. Now, We need to create the pay slips. Now, how are we going to do it? Yeah, create a pay slip. Can it be okay? Let's say we want to create the pay slips now. Yeah. Now, before creating the pay slip, let's check that we have put the NAPSA and everything there. Okay. So, is there any NAPSA data we have? Okay. Is there any tax details? Where is the tax section details? Oh, we have everything. Okay. Now we can go ahead and start working on the pay slips. So where are we? We are here. So here you come here and say, okay, select the month to row up. Okay, let's say we are doing it this way. So row over there. Okay. So now, if I do this, I am able to see these guys here, right? So now, this one is Banda. Let's say he got an advance of how much? Because these are staff deductions. Maybe there was an advance of 1,000 kwacha when he started the job. Or the other one didn't get anything. So now we need to run our pay slips. Let's see how it will look like. Okay, print pay slips here. We are done already. This one is nothing. It's chicken feed. Payroll, there is nothing there. You don't even need an accountant to do this. Give it to a very, very junior person to do the payroll. Maybe just for confidentiality, you might say no. The employee's information might be affected. Otherwise, there is literally nothing to be done there. There we have. We have our payroll, the payslip coming in. Okay. Yeah, national pension insurance and everything, net pay and everything for that one, Mr. Banda. Is it Banda or who is this one? Oh, Felix Mwanza. Okay. Yeah. He has that. Everything is there. Okay. So you can see 4-5 because this is the first month. Everything is there. Inga, the next one. We check also the next guy. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen this guy now? Okay. Also first month 4-5. But this one, there was an advance of 1.5. You can see it has deducted in there. And the net pay is that. So these are straightforward. You don't need an accountant to start battering with the payroll. There's no need, completely no need. Okay. So what else now? I think for now we have covered everything. Yeah. Or maybe you wanted the payroll summary. Okay. Payroll summary is